hea o ko ia pahinui, ke ho'okane ho kau kika. E aloha ana mele nahe nahe, e ole lohauli. Everybody dance, everybody sing, everybody and a jang jang. O hea o ko ia ata aize, ke ho'okane ho kau kika. E aloha ana mele nahe nahe, e ole lohauli. Everybody dance, everybody sing, everybody and a jang jang. Au hea o ko ia Joe Gang, ke ho'okane ho baseline. E aloha ana mele nahe nahe, e ole lohauli. Everybody dance, everybody sing, everybody and a jang jang. Hea o ko ia mo ke ale, ke ho'okane ho ukulele. E aloha ana mele nahe nahe, e ole lohauli. Everybody dance, everybody sing, everybody and a jang jang. Au hea o ko ia sani chilingwe, ke ho'okane ho kau kika. E aloha ana mele nahe nahe, e ole lohauli. Everybody dance, everybody sing, everybody and a jang jang. Au hea o ko ia kamaka vivo ole, ke ho'okane ho ukulele. E aloha ana mele nahe nahe, e ole lohauli. Everybody dance, everybody sing, everybody and up. Everybody dance, everybody sing, everybody and up. Everybody dance, everybody sing, everybody and up hammer jang jang. I'll say there.
How's it, everybody? And welcome to the Daily Pidgin. My name's Andy Boomatai.
And I'm James Mane.
And you are the Hamajang Gang.
And all you got to do to be part of the Hamajang Gang is go to the live chat and post something.
That's right, just like Kevin Frazier over here. Hey, wait a minute. Let's get our names off so we can see Kevin's post a little more clearly right here. Wow! Come on.
Where's
the chat moving quick like a swift over here. Everybody dance, everybody sing. That's right. And a lot of people don't know Hamajang Jang is old school Pidgin for, Ino Nui.
Oh, really?
For being, three seats to the wind, KK, drunk, whatever word you like. That was, everybody was Hamajang Jang.
Hamajang Jang.
And for those of you who may not know, Hamajang is Hawaiian Pidgin English for all mix up, because the people in the chat are certainly that, right? Speaking of mixed up people, there's Miles, medium 7-up, all the way in from Boston. How you? One of our moderationists, Devin with the crinkly hat. We have 4 moderationists, Nani Aloha, Aware, C Honda, and Devin. There we go. James Araki. How are you, brother? Thanks for being here.
Thought I was only one. I guess I'm not alone.
Nah, you are not alone. You are with somebody when you're by yourself. You're so big, so no worries.
This is true.
Hey,
this is true.
Roger Sasaki. Aloha kakahi aka. Aloha no. And J-Do 49. Okay. Lurking. That's the special code for if you're lurking. You just put on K. And if you're having a good day,
Capital K.
Capital K. How we got that was, you ever send a really long text to somebody and they answer you with K? We stole it. We own it. right? And Devin says, welcome. Here we practice aloha and keep away from certain topics. Topics include anything political, cynical, or medical. We come here to get away from stress, to laugh, and have a good time. Hey, look, who's here? Felicia.
Early.
Yes, very early. Our front row hottie. How you, Felicia? I'm here, but I can't stay. Have fun. Okay, thank you. Just like during the show. Remember, we call her front row hottie because when we were at the Blue Note, she was right in the front row and had to leave. So
And she stood out.
she stood out, right? Because she had blonde hair and the light, boom! Yeah, that was something else.
It was one of those where we go in the backstage and we go, "Oh, you seen that one?" They go, "Yeah, that blonde one. Yeah." It's like, "Oh, you seen them too?" It's like, "Oh, okay."
Well, that's when we started calling her front row hottie. Aloha, Andy James from Kentucky. Good evening. And there's Darlene S. Hi, Darlene. Hope you're not experiencing too much smoke. We have a video on that, by the way. New York is getting choked out, literally. Unfortunately, all the hippies over there going, hey, bro, plenty good smoke coming in from Canada. But wrong kind of smoke.
This stuff tastes like maple.
Pam Sierra, K, how's it? Love Pat Pat, mahalo nui loa. And there's my high school buddy, Steven. Aloha, Andy James. Hey, Thursday gang. That's right, there we go. Mad Statter has her own show on Twitch and on YouTube. Mahalo for being here. One of the moderationists will pimp you out as far as when those shows are, because I can never remember. You know, I can't remember my kids' names. Hey, who's this? Lori Call.
Hey, LinkedIn.
Hey, look, from LinkedIn. Well, we don't see too many people on LinkedIn, but thank you for being here, Lori. I appreciate it. Congratulations on your work anniversary. Hey, that's all I get from LinkedIn. Oh, Marmac. Aloha, everybody. Long time no see. Good. Nice to have you back.
Yeah.
Now, on this show, we're going to attempt to edit out a television show. We haven't done that in a while because we did 30 shows and then took a break. But we're coming back today specifically to celebrate someone who we're very excited to have here.
Yes.
She recently won Miss Hawaii.
Yes, very recently.
Very
A
recently.
couple days ago.
Newly minted. That's right.
Yeah.
And her name is
Star Dahl-Thurston.
Dun, 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 dun. And look, Keone Nunes from Thailand heard that name. Boom! He came in.
He said, what?
Right. So what we're going to do now is we're going to bring in Instar and and see if we can scare her off because once she meets the Hamajang gang and see what actually goes on here, she may go, you know what, I'm out. But I think she might be a little more resilient than that.
Yes.
Okay. So let's bring her in, ladies and gentlemen. Please help me welcome Star Dahl-Thurston. How's it? Oh, look at that!
Look at the crown.
She brought the crown. Hey. Oh, dude. There we go. How you doing, Star?
Aloha, everyone. Good. Thanks for having me on. I'm so excited to be here.
Oh, you know what? This is the internet part. We'll give you fair warning before we record anything that we put on television.
Yeah.
I'm still excited to be here. Don't worry.
Look here. Look, okay. Can you see the chat if I put like Miles up here on the screen? Can you see that?
Yep.
Okay, there's
So
Aloha
Miles
Skull.
is coming from Boston.
Yeah, that's all the way from
wow.
Boston
Aloha.
there. Here's Mark Gonzalez. Aloha to the gang. Hey, how's it, Star?
Hi, Mark.
I tell you what, everybody. Why don't we let Star know where we're coming in from? Just just post the
Yeah.
area that you're at, because I gotta tell you, when you're Miss Hawaii, and especially when you're heading to the Miss America, she most likely will be in your zip code at one point or
Yes.
another. So let's do that. Hail to thee, brother Keone Nunes. Yes, all the Waianae people right there saying
Oh,
how's
yeah.
it. Okay. So again, how we do it is we do the internet part and then we do the TV part.
Yeah.
Okay.
Love it.
Okay. Here's Marmac saying, "Hey, Vancouver, Washington." Wait, hold on. I'm talking to the chat. Vancouver, Washington, coming in from Orange, California, Chattanooga, Tennessee. Aloha from Francis, Wisconsin. Aloha Star from Hanamalu. Maulu. I always have trouble with that. Hanamaulu. I want to say Hanamaulu.
It probably Hanamaulu is fine too, I'm sure.
Well, it's that whole diphthong thing, right? Aloha Star from Pensacola, Florida, Sacramento, California, living in Thailand via Hakimo Road in Waianae.
Oh, Hakimo Road is pretty long, huh?
Yeah, right, that's long. The commute is amazing.
The commute. Gas.
You're Kapahulu girl, right?
I am. I'm a townie.
Townie. Yeah. Where'd you go to elementary?
Punahou. I started at kindergarten.
Ooh, you lucky bunga. Oh,
Yeah,
no wonder. So, so you can use. You ever hear my Punahou joke? I said, yeah, I'm from Waianae. We speak Pidgin. My friend, he's from Punahou. He speak Dove.
No, I never heard that.
Well,
I love it.
I probably did it before you were born, but
Yeah.
living in Detroit Lakes, Minnesota. We're still in. Here's from New York, Fautition Man, and Punahou. Yeah. Miles here is a music teacher in Boston, and he teaches music to special needs children.
Wow,
And he's
awesome.
just a wonderful guy. He comes here every year, and we hang out and stuff. But we love him. In fact, now we maybe we
Well,
don't do
you're familiar with the East Coast as well, right? I mean, you went to school
Yep.
in D.C.?
DC. Yeah, I lived there for 5 years.
Wow.
Here we have Cincinnati, Ohio. Ooh, Punahou. That's a fancy school. Yeah, Dove status.
Dove status.
Dove status, right.
That's hilarious.
Okay, so you know what? Is there anything when we get into this, like any, I was thinking my first question would be, so how did you go about winning?
When you wake up, do you open your left eye or your right eye first?
That's such a phenomenal question, and it really has to do with the food I eat the night before, because certain proteins illuminate one eye over the other.
Yes.
Wow.
You have to
Exactly.
really, yeah.
You know-
I
you know, my-
actually have to log it.
You ever be thinking about getting up going, okay, I got to get off both my eyes so they both can be in focus because, if you lean on one.
Don't even get me started on that.
Oh.
God forbid I open two right eyes.
Are you an early riser?
I have seasons of early rising, and other times I would say like my best time is really 8 a.m. to wake up. But when I'm training, I'm out of bed by 5:30, 5 a.m.
Training.
Martial
like-
arts?
Physically training. No, like I was going to Orange Theory for a while. It really helps me to get up in the morning and just exercise. Like
Yeah, get it
up,
out of the way.
change. Yep, and I just started at needle boxing too. So, but I go a little later, like 8 a.m.
Wow. Just in case anybody try to take the crown. Huh? Left hook.
I had to be ready. Yeah, had to get my combos out. These girls, come on.
Are you 6 feet tall?
5'10".
5'10"? Yeah, I was going to say she looks kind of tall.
Yeah, he said that. And this comes from someone who's 6'8", by the way.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
That's
we
not-
can recognize our own.
Yeah, it takes one to know one.
So with boxing, she would have to use her reach, use that jab to keep the girls away.
Look here, and I'm aware says jab, cross, hook, go
I love it.
boxing.
Yeah.
Aware is one of our moderationists.
Yes.
We have the best moderators ever, and we're on so many platforms. Believe me, it's not an easy task.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, I
you want to
bet.
try to do some television, James?
Sure, I mean, we can give it a try.
Okay, let's see if we remember how to do this. Okay, so I start the fancy graphic.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about the opening sequence.
We have an opening
Yeah.
sequence. I forgot
Ooh.
about it too.
Yeah.
So we'll do that. We'll play the opening sequence. Then we'll come back, and then we'll bring in Star, right? And then we have 8 minutes. Okay.
So
And
we don't do
again-
the first one ourselves?
Yeah.
Or?
Again, and if you see this right here, that's the hint. We're getting close to the 8. Okay. Thank you, Star.
We don't do the first one ourselves?
Oh yeah, we do the first one ourselves.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna do the first 8 minutes ourselves. Do you have time to hang? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, I forgot.
She's
We
Miss
do
Hawaii.
the first one ourselves, and then we bring you in for segment 2 and 3.
She's Miss Hawaii. If anybody tells her hurry up, she says no.
You better be careful. You're getting real close to broadcast quality, you know.
Look at this crown. Who holds the crown? Thank you.
There it is. There's the crowd.
Boom.
I wish you got me free parking and free gas too.
It should, and you should work on that.
Should. No, you know what? I'm sure someone will offer you a car sponsor, right? Get an electric
Hope so.
car. That free
They're working
park-
on a sponsor right now.
Okay.
To get a
With
car.
who? Do you know who it is?
I do know. I don't know that we can say.
Okay. Because I got a friend at Kia.
I know a guy.
I drive a Kia, and I drive a Sportage.
Oh, really?
I love her. Yeah.
Oh,
it's very
well,
fancy.
if you want me to make a call, let me know. Think about it. Yeah, think about it. People are going to be throwing stuff at you. Okay. Hey, OG Sumo Vibe coming in from the Twitch side. There's a brother right there all the way from the Bay Area. How come when I click on his name, he's not on? Oh, there he is.
You're shy.
Oh, he was, because, you know, Samoans are like that.
Yeah, let's see the heart. He's in love.
He's in love. I know. Well, you know what I mean. Well, let's not do this one, or he'll really fall in love. That was Don Famuina.
Officer Don.
Officer Don Famuina. That was a very inside joke, and we will leave it there. Oh, you guys stepping up your game. Yeah, not so much. We still have time to destroy our careers, OG Sumo Mime, so hang on. OG Shy, too funny. Okay. I got to remember, we're doing TV again.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay, here we go. I'm going to try to, wait, I have to start this.
Yeah, so
Okay.
Star, we'll be back.
Okay.
Okay.
No, we do this first.
Hey, how's it? Like a full-time job.
Yeah. Good thing neither of us are working.
And then tell me what you have. So, it's so funny.
How's it, everybody? And welcome to the Daily Pidgin. That little break there was us doing broadcast quality. My name is Andy Bumatai.
And I'm James Money.
And you are watching a television show that we edit from a podcast, okay? So you have been warned. There are many other choices. It's not too late to commit to something else. But you may want to hang around for this one, because in the next segment, we have none other than the newly minted Miss Hawaii, star Dahl-Thurston. And I got to tell you what, she's going to make us look good.
Or maybe make us look bad.
Because she thought about that.
Because she looks so amazing, and then we look other.
Well, you know what, though? Us doing this is a testament to our bravery, because there's not too many other people that would do that.
This is true.
That's right. And we are those people. So how's it, gang? And by the way, again, you may every once in a while see me bring someone onto the screen, right? Like take, for instance, Keone Nunes right here. You'll see this come. What that is we have a live chat going. And as people make comments, I may, on occasion, bring them on screen, especially when Star is on screen, because I'm sure they will have questions.
Yes.
So live chat. And another thing too, if you're watching this and we make reference to anything that's happening today, it may have already passed.
Yeah.
Because we do shows for the future.
Yes.
For our future.
We are ahead of the game.
We are. In fact, here, case in point, we're going to editorialize a news item because Kilauea started erupting. And people are saying, can you please, post some video? We want to see what the volcano looks like, right? Because we have people from all over the world watching here. So check this out.
Dahl-Thurston, he's a photographer. He's also a tour guide on Hawaii Island.
Yeah, and he was in the right place at the right time to capture some incredible video. Take a look.
I got it. I'm filming. We're good.
I love it.
Oh my God, double vent. This one's getting closer to me. This is starting pretty much where the old one
Can
ended.
you imagine?
Wow.
Yeah.
And you can't tell, but he's holding marshmallow on a stick.
Wow, indeed. Thurston owns Epic Lava Tours. He tells us that he lives about 5 miles away. The earthquake woke him up at 2:30 a.m., and he just had a feeling that the volcano was ready to erupt. So he lugged his camera gear about a mile to get in position, the perfect spot to get that shot, and started recording just a second or two after the first fountain shot through the crater floor.
Man,
the power, the sound that was coming out of that stuff today was out of this world. Just like 10 jets trying to take off of the tarmac at the same time.
10?
Just the pressure of the gas coming out of the earth.
Not
Unreal.
9?
I've never heard anything that loud down there ever.
John,
10.
awesome. The USGS says that the initial eruption added more than 30 feet of fresh lava to the crater floor, which covers about 370 acres.
Oh, that is spectacular
It is.
stuff, man. Good job.
Somebody good at estimating, 370 acres. That's about 30 feet. What do you think? Hey, give me a break. I got a mouthful of marshmallows here.
I hope he makes money off that video because, first it's like
yeah.
he lives 2 miles from the volcano.
Well, he
It
does
gets
volcano
shorter.
tours.
Yeah.
So that's why he wants to do that. So people see that, and then they contact him, and then he goes, okay, over here.
They say he lives 2 miles from the volcano.
Yeah.
Pretty soon it'll be 1 mile from the volcano.
I live a quarter mile from the volcano. What's that? Anybody like buy one house?
Hey, somebody ringing the bell. Try to go check. Hey, it's the volcano.
Woo! Hey, but hold on, let me get my camera.
Welcome, Madam Pele. Goodbye, house.
Oh, okay. Oh, here, Darlene S. has a question for our guest when we come back. I'm going to save this question because Darlene wants to know what was the hardest part of the Miss Hawaii competition.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go out on a limb and guess that it was that little squat she had to do when they put the crown
Yeah, see,
on.
I told you she's tall, and I was looking when they had to put the crown. But not only that she squat, she had to hold it till they put it on.
I know, that was the hardest part.
Yeah.
You and I, we would not be wearing the crown.
I can do it, baby. Hurry up, put it on, hurry up.
I would have brought a stool in case I won, so so they could stand on it and put it on my head.
I would lay down and still be 4 feet tall.
Oh, I know. Look here, Fatishan man. Ooh, that's incredible. Oh,
Yeah,
right.
that was amazing footage, though.
You're not 11 feet? What? Not 11? Oh, where's he going? Oh, I think that's a reference to, it's 11. That's one better.
Kevin Frazier, Tutu Pele has some amazing broadcast quality.
Kevin. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, they are
right.
amazing. Yeah, Tutu. Thank you. And then Roger Suzaki here. News said the fountain was at least 400 feet high. Sorry, the dyslexia kicked in there in the middle.
But what do they do? They go like, put their thumb up and go, about 400 feet up there.
No, what they do is they say, I say anything. Nobody checked. And if they check, they're gonna melt the tape measure. So no need worrying. God, fun it. That's what she trains at the gym, to hold that bent knee pose.
Oh, yeah.
And all the gals who didn't win going, oh, and do all those squats for nothing. What comic was that says, you ever watch the Olympics and think about the guy who came in last on the race? And he's thinking to himself, I didn't have to train at all. I still would have been last. Oops, forward. Hey, that's why she trains in the gym. Oh, yeah, there we go. We want the height, not the width. Oh, James, I hope nobody has ever said that to you.
No, thanks,
No?
OG Sumo Vibe, for pointing out
Your deficiencies?
Yeah. Well, actually, it's not deficiency. It's a lot.
It's efficiency. The exact opposite.
Yeah, the ladies call them love handles.
Oh, man.
My doctor calls it obesity.
I know. Yeah, we have 35 seconds left in this segment. We still have time to destroy our careers.
I thought we did already.
Well, no, we got 27, 26, 25. I'll tell you what, gang, first time we've done television in a while. We'd like to thank everyone watching the Daily Pidgin for being here. 15 seconds. And especially remind you that when we come back, we'll be talking to newly minted Miss Hawaii.
Star Dahl-Thurston.
4, 3, 2, we'll be right back. How long do we have to hold this?
Are we still doing that?
Huh?
I thought we could move already.
Can we shouldn't.
I got
Because
this thing.
the people on real TV shows, they hold it.
I got this thing in my neck that's telling me hurry up.
Oh, my hand is cramping. Oh, my goodness.
Kinako, where's the dog?
Where's the dog? Okay, on three. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh my, that was. I don't like doing television.
I like doing podcast quality.
Yeah, I like podcasts. Okay, let's slate this so that I can find it when I have to edit this thing.
So
what should we use?
One?
Should we use
One down, yeah?
No, yeah, one down.
Oh, that's working. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
then we'll use this camera.
Can't see my fingers.
Okay,
same
there we go.
color.
Oh, man.
Boom.
Oh, there.
Boom.
There we go.
Hey.
Hey, you guys are good at that TV thing.
No. when somebody who has experience in producing and calls it TV thing, we're in trouble.
No, we're good.
We are in
Hey, I
trouble.
don't do live TV. I don't do live production. That's
Oh,
not,
you don't?
that's-
Oh, my
no.
goodness. What? That's because she must have an agent. Yeah.
Well,
I'm looking for the Matt Statter. I mean, not Matt Statter, but Nani says Aware has a question for Miss Hawaii, but I can't find it.
Was that the one about
What-
the hardest part?
Oh, right here. No, question for Star. Is your winning original poem from the competition online to read somewhere? Don't answer.
Yeah.
Because we're going to save it for the TV part.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I know. This is broadcast quality right here. Okay. And then
Darlene S. said that.
yeah, I know. But I tried to save hers, but the bug never.
You're missing the star. Hey, to
No,
favorite, you
where
click the
is she?
star. It's wait,
Well, we'll have her ask it again
okay.
because we have a life and we'd like to lead it.
You have one? Is that-
I used to have a life. Now I have a podcast. No. What the heck, man? What are we doing this? Okay, so now we'll come back with Star.
Yep.
And this is we got to reset this to 8, and then this goes
Click on number 2.
this goes to segment 2.
And then we go
Right? No,
Mocam.
no, let's use Mocam for the slate. Okay. So we'll be right back, Star. This is your
Okay.
last chance to back out.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Oh, she's committed. Oh, sorry. Yeah, she is a boxer. Okay, hold on. Okay, so there. Okay, so we'll go
Oh,
2.
before you go,
What?
favorite Darlene's question there.
Oh yeah. Where
asked
Darlene? Yeah.
again.
What was the hardest part? Okay. Oh, thank you, Darlene, for asking again. Okay. And then if anyone else has a question, please, we're not hippies making the peace sign. This is us trying to do television.
I was
Okay.
making bunny ears.
But then you got to put it behind your head. Let's
Yeah.
do that.
I'm not-
Let's do that.
It hurts my shoulder. It's surgery.
Really? Oh, maybe it never worked out. But look at this. Tell me this isn't broadcast quality.
Mine's look like a less than sign.
Just put the L on your forehead.
No, I use a less than sign, Andy.
Oh, the less. Okay, let's do TV. Okay. So let's see. So I have to go back to this,
Yep.
and then I start this and do this. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for returning to the Daily Pidgin. But we know it's not about James and I. Why do you suppose they returned, James?
I don't know. I think they like the commercials.
It's Star. That was the best setup. Let's try that again.
Today?
Yeah, shh.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, people, thanks for coming back. Why do you think they returned, James?
Could it be Dahl-Thurston?
Oh, have we been canceled yet? Ladies and gentlemen, we have a special guest, newly minted Miss Hawaii, Star Dahl-Thurston, and we're not going to mess around anymore. Let's welcome her, please. Hi, Star.
Yee! Oh, the full bowl.
A bowl full of
Don't
crowns.
mind me. Just looking at my things. So embarrassing.
What's the glass award for?
This was for Best Talent Award that I won on
Best
Saturday.
talent. That's funny that you would bring that up because when we mentioned that you were going to be on, Darlene S. had a question, okay? And here it is. What was the... No. The talent. I'm sorry. Darlene, hang. We're going to come back to you. Aware asked, your winning original poem, because that was your talent, correct?
He was, yes.
Wow, a poem. How brave is that? She said, "Is your winning poem from the competition available online somewhere?"
It's not. And I think that they'll have videos of it once they have the live version of the
Hmm.
competition that airs on KITV June 22nd at, I think, 8 p.m., something like that.
Okay.
But I was planning on posting it online afterwards, just on Instagram with one of the posts because it's so close to my heart and I'm really proud of it.
Yeah.
So it will be eventually, I think, aware.
How cool is that that a poem won Best Talent?
It blows my mind. In the past, I wasn't always involved in pageantry. This is my
Yeah.
first time running for Miss Hawaii, and Miss Chinatown was my first pageant. But you kind of hear growing up that poetry was kind of the cop out talent. Everyone could
Huh?
sing or play musical instruments.
Wow.
I actually got a lot of feedback to, can you sing? Like, don't do that. Don't do
Don't do
poetry.
poem?
And it's kind of funny because I don't have a conventional talent. But I'm a journaler and I love to write. And
Yeah.
so it kind of became a natural choice for me to do spoken word
So
poetry.
so you had actually had people going, poem, hey, come on, start, do nunchakos or something.
Yes, yes, Filipino pole dance.
Wow.
It's
And
so
when
cool. We appreciate writers because he and I are writers as well.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that was one of my favorite questions on another interview. Was your original poem yours? You know, wouldn't it have to be yours to be original?
Right. Yeah, you would think that, but
Yeah.
just to reiterate it for the people. But yeah, I was really proud of it.
Hey,
And
speaking of people, in Hawaii, when you accomplish something that some people said you would never accomplish, you go, whop your jaws, right? Were
yep.
there any whop your jaw moments?
A little bit. There was, maybe not to their face, but there were definitely people I think who thought it was great I was participating, but didn't
Yeah.
necessarily think I would win. And you hear feedback later that I didn't doubt Star, but I didn't think she was gonna win.
Yeah.
But now look at her, and I'm like, yeah, so what?
Hey, message me those names. I'll go pay them a visit.
No, no, no.
You know what? Star. I got to tell you something, and please don't take this the wrong way. Okay. When I saw you win, right? I felt relieved because you aren't. If you just took a picture of you, wouldn't say this is the stereotypical beauty contestant look. You know what I mean? But I think you won because you represented the total package of athleticism and intelligence and articulation and everything. Is that what you think it was?
You're saying I have a face for radio.
No, not at all. I'm saying you.
See, I was thinking, well, you're walking on eggshells, Andy.
No,
but then you turned it around by talking about the complete total
No,
package,
no.
and I think I agree with you.
What I'm saying is
yeah.
you didn't do the smoky eye
Yeah.
makeup thing. You didn't go full Kardashian
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
look.
Yeah.
That was
you ma-
something. Sure. It was
Go ahead.
something
I was
really
gonna say,
important
you
to
make
me.
those decisions, correct?
Yeah, something really important to me going into this is that I would become a polished version of myself, that I would really use this environment to become a better version of just me. I didn't want to be a pageant girl or what even I imagined as Miss Hawaii, and I just focused on being authentic to who I am and figuring out how to smooth out the edges.
Yeah.
And I think I did it well, and I think that's what paid off because I actually received both of the awards for fitness and talent. And that just makes me so grateful because I think I was just me. I think that's the best thing that any of these girls can do. Even women thinking about pageantry, like it's not about being fake or being this, stage presence. It's just you. And they can really see that.
But it's been what 4 years since they had the swimsuit competition.
Yeah.
And as soon as you have a daughter, you become an immediate feminist, right?
Yeah.
And do you feel fortunate that quote beauty pageants have evolved to something that isn't so much about beauty, but again the total package?
Yeah, absolutely. I feel really lucky to not have had to participate in swimsuit, but not because I think it's all bad. I think the fitness portion is really important because it's a part of being well-rounded. And it's not just the look though. they asked us a lot about what our lifestyle looked like. And
Yeah.
after my mom passed 2 years ago, fitness and my exercise journey was something that actually pulled me out of my depression and actually primed my life to be able to tackle hard things. So I really appreciated that there was still a fitness portion, because for a couple years there wasn't. And I think it's an opportunity for us to express our confidence, but also show to other people that being well-rounded and paying attention to our life as a whole is important to us, that it's not just one-sided. It's not about answering a question. It's not about the gown or the walk, that we're really pouring into every aspect of our life.
But you're very good at answering questions, especially on the television programs that I watched you on. I mean, you're certainly capable of, of expounding on anything, but the short answer thing is not easy.
And it was months of me and my sister. She'd ask me questions, and 30 seconds later, she'd have a little buzzer. They go, ah!
Oh,
And so it is practice, because I am a podigi. I'm so happy to be one. But I will go on for days and days and days just to answer a question. So it was actually practice to learn how to round it out and then serve it to the
when we come back, I want to talk about your Kahua Collective with a K, Kahua Collective, and your influence on the young ladies in schools. So don't go away. We'll be right back with star Dahl-Thurston. Whew. Okay.
Down slate.
Are we doing this on the down slate or the
Down
other one?
slate. Oh, I don't know. You said there was going to be.
Oh, this is down and the other one's up.
Yeah.
Oh no. Okay, this is two.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll find it.
Yeah. So that's how when he edits the show, it's easier for him to find the clips.
Yeah, because I have to take this whole hour show and edit out the 20 minutes or whatever.
So you edit it as well.
Oh yeah. Well, are you kidding? Everything you see here is me, other than the moderating part, which is mostly Nani Aloha. Looking after the other three moderators and stuff. Because
That's
you have to
hard
imagine. Well,
Time consuming.
I was this morning at 7:30 a.m. I'm answering James's texts in my underwear here, setting up for stuff, right? And my wife comes in, she goes, "I think people think you just turn the camera on and go, I go, "You've seen the show." What's that?
The chat.
Oh yeah. Sorry, here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're on favorites.
Let's go back to the so professional. Look at you.
Yeah. I do have to say you already have TV quality.
No, but you know what? It's more than broadcast quality. It's answering in a concise way.
Yeah.
I remember when I think it was Shaq was he was talking to one of the new guys who came into the NBA, and he says, "Shaq, I'm new. What do you think?" And Shaq he thought for a second, and he leaned in. He went, "Short answers."
Leave something for the imagination.
Yeah.
Well, I just.
But you're right. I mean, because sometimes, and with comics, we pay attention to the words. So when the answers you're giving are really good answers, and sometimes we talk to people and the answers is all over the place or long-winded, and we're like, all right.
Well, not only that, dealing with a stupid question.
Yeah.
I mean, our favorite stupid question, whenever we go on the radio, they always ask us two stupid questions. Hey!
Cool Jason Melton.
Oh, he's now following.
Mahalo.
Thank you for following. Thank you. Appreciate it. The two questions we get asked most that make us go,
Cringe.
How'd you get started?
Yeah.
Right? And if you're on radio and you have a comedy show coming up, so what do you have planned for this evening?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was
But
thinking
you know what I learned about stupid questions, right? Is I love people, and I had to realize that even if I think something's a stupid question, they're asking in a genuine way because they really are curious. And so it's kind of my way of respecting those people and being like, okay, let me share a little bit, because not everything is broken down. Some people are like, this is so foreign. Like, what is it like? What do you do? How did you win? It's like,
Yeah. How did you win? That question.
Yeah.
What?
So, Star, I just want to let you know that I don't think anybody's going to look at this podcast and say, wait, did she answer like that? We're going to have to cut her from Miss Hawaii. Because it's very political the way you answer this. No, people say,
but-
Yeah.
people are so good.
Yeah, I know.
No, but here's the biggest thing about when I was training for Miss Hawaii, Miss Chinatown, I trained a lot for the stage and for that day. But going into this, I really started training for the year. I paid less attention for what those 2 days were going to be, and I thought, what is the kind of role model I want to be to young women, and what do I want to be able to tell my future daughters
save
I did,
that thought. We're going to come back, and I want you to say that
Okay.
again, but
Yeah.
let's do it on television.
Okay, forgot already.
Yeah, well, exactly. That's how it goes. But this is great stuff.
You can start out with saying comedy, stupid questions, and
yeah,
then she
yeah,
can
we
jump
do
in.
that, and then
It'll motivate her to speak
right,
again.
and I need to segue into Kahua Collective.
Yeah,
Right?
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So when we come back, why don't you since you have a memory,
I did. Well, you know, us
The only
elephants-
one of us.
Yeah, you know, elephants have good memories.
Look, Nani Aloha, she's an associate producer and a moderator. She says, Star has a great positive attitude.
You do.
Thank you,
do.
guys.
There we go. Writers are great communicators.
I know. I mean, I can see politics in her future.
No!
Possibly. I mean,
No!
Stop.
make a change.
No!
I rebuke that in the name of Jesus.
Wait.
The holy water. Oh, I guess before we continue, let me give a shout out to Hawaii Volcanic Water.
Yes, before we're on television.
Yeah. Hawaii Volcanic Water, from premium artesian water, from naturally alkaline, made with recycled plastic. Be Pono, do what's right. HawaiiVolcanic.com.
And you know, it's good that you have that water now, because I imagine all the water coming out after today is going to be very hot. So enjoy your chilled water now.
Yes, and
Especially on the Big Island.
yeah,
Right. Yes.
and that's what happens is that lava molds the plastic
Oh, that is where it goes.
into the bottom.
It's actually so incredible. God's creation does such amazing things.
Wonderful
Yeah.
things.
James, make sure your water doesn't erupt. Oh my goodness! And Aware thinks that's funny. Okay,
This is actually how I won. It was 1 gallon water bottle. That's what I should have said
do you
on.
drink a gallon a day?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I carried around like a purse.
Wow!
That's not how you carry a purse, just so you know.
Why?
That's how you carry a lamp in the dark.
That's how you carry a purse on camera.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Game of Thrones lamp. Why?
League of Legends. Okay, let's do television.
Okay.
Okay.
I hope it's this much fun. What? Okay, wait, I forgot how to do it. Oh yeah. Okay, we'll be right back. Okay, hold on. There we go, and then we got to do cam first.
So the 3 up.
Okay, wait, the 3 up.
3 up.
Okay, wait, how come my hand isn't in camera? Oh, there we go. 3 up.
Yeah.
Okay, this is segment 3.
And then
And then what I do is I go here,
and then timer.
timer, and then start. Oh man, I quit. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Oh, and we are back, and I know you were waiting to hear more from Miss Hawaii, Star Dahl-Thurston, and we're not going to keep you waiting.
Yeah.
Please help us welcome once again Miss Hawaii. Ta-ran-tan.
Oh.
Hey, that's a super pose. That's a
Yeah.
super. Oh,
You know,
look at
it's actually scientifically proven if you stand like this in a superwoman pose that you
Yeah.
are like 10% more confident. So before you go on stage, do anything, you just stand like this.
Oh, we're gonna try that.
You know, it's
We
weird.
It works too.
Wait.
Okay. Do you do it backstage or on stage?
Yep. Backstage.
Oh, okay.
Not on stage.
You know what?
Yeah.
I do feel like 10% more of a woman.
You feel more confident?
Yeah. I had to change my pronouns.
I love that journey for you.
Oh, look at that game show voice. Oh, yeah, game show host. There we go. There. Okay.
But you get asked a lot of questions, and then like one of the frustrating things for comics, you know, we get those questions that, the usual questions that, and it's not just Andy and I. A lot of comics hate because, you know, like the question is, oh, what can we expect at your show? was like,
My standard answer is, I think I'm
Comedy.
gonna go with comedy.
yeah.
I tried
Yeah.
that whole, Zimbabwe yoga, but it didn't quite get the crowd going.
Yeah. So like for us, it's the stupid questions that we get. I mean,
Yeah.
do you get any stupid
I mean,
questions?
you get reoccurring questions, but something I really had to think about was people ask that because your world is foreign to them. And so while it might be repetitive to you, they're actually really curious. And so sometimes I have to take a step back and just answer and bring them into my world and let them know, just break it down, because a lot of things aren't broken down, especially comedy, pageantry. It's on stage. Not everybody
Yeah.
gets the honor and the ability to do something like that. So
Wow.
there are a lot of curious people.
You know what else? And my wife pointed this out to me one time. She says, you have to understand that sometimes, people might be nervous in front of you.
Oh,
Right? Because let's say you're in a high school and here's someone who's going to interview Miss Hawaii. They're not going to talk like they normally would with their friends. You go to a lot of high schools though, don't you? With your what is it, Kahua Collective?
Kua Collective. And actually not quite yet. Right now I'm still building
okay.
the programs for middle school and high school girls just to be invested in. But we had our first event May 6th. It was a sisterhood and success workshop where we had guest speakers just pouring into these women about what does success look like to them and how have healthy communities of women help support their journey. And it was so incredible. I'm so excited to do more events like that, but also to get into the schools. That's really what I'm excited about, to just create space for these young girls.
One of the things that was listed in your, Kahua Collective, it was unlocking authenticity. Can you
Yeah.
explain a little about what that is?
Yeah. I think that's huge and plays into our personal success so much, because you can train and practice to be a different version of somebody. Maybe we all have role models that you want to be just like them, but your comedy is not going to be like Dave Chappelle's comedy. It's going to be influenced by
Yeah.
your experiences and who you are. And I think what's so important about unlocking our authenticity is that it takes digging really deep into and finding out what your identity is. And when somebody shows that through, when they just emulate and radiate them, they shine on their own. You don't need to compare them to anyone because they do them. And I think that's such a beautiful part about success, but also confidence.
I was at the Comedy Store one time. This is going to sound name droppy, but Richard Pryor came in, right? And I was hosting the show, and one of the comics came up to him and said, "Richard, I want you to know, I want to be you." And Richard looked over and he goes, "Oh, you want to be better than that, man."
Yeah, I love it.
In other words, be yourself. You don't
Yeah.
want, you don't want to be me.
Which seems to be the
Yeah.
theme going off of what you were talking about with your experience in this recent pageant, where you're glad to be able to be yourself and not have to go through all these other competitions of the swimsuit competition. You got to, be yourself and share with the
Yeah.
judges and the audiences. So yeah, it seems like there's a theme going there where you're about
Yeah.
being yourself.
And it was so important to me going in that winning wasn't my agenda. Like the only reason I had got into pageantry was to, I know. Bear with me. Hold on.
Thank you, everybody, for joining
Yeah.
us.
And good night.
Yeah. We're gonna go win something. See you later.
Let's give her a shot. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no. So I just wanted to be a better version of myself. I started this path of self-discovery before I ran for Miss Chinatown, and it really was about becoming a better version of myself physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally in my community. And then I had the opportunity to run for Miss Hawaii, and I thought, if you get to pageant day and you don't win, I want to be able to look back and say, well, I'm better than I was. And so that was my intention going in, because then if you lose being the better version of yourself, like no one can say anything about that. You won in your own right. And I'm so honored to say that I won being the best version of myself, and for that to be acknowledged, because even me winning the fitness, winning best fitness, I did not have abs. I'm not the leanest I've ever been. I'm not the strongest I've ever been. Some of these women are bodybuilding. They had huge muscles, or they had ripped abs, and just, you're a Miss Hawaii in her own, the way that you'd imagine it. But the fact that I was honored to receive
Yeah.
that award, just
Wow.
being myself, really spoke to me as a young girl. You know,
Sure.
I had kind of a glow up, people like to say, but I was
A
kind of,
glow up.
I got made fun of a lot at Punahou for being taller than everyone, being a little bit chubbier than everybody else. And so that specific award, that was for little girl star, to say that no matter what you look like, that's good enough.
That's what I was talking about. Your whop your jaws moment.
Yeah.
Na boo boo. You know.
Yep.
But let me ask you this. You know, when you won Miss Chinatown, right? Did you think there's no way I'm topping this?
Yeah, you mean for Miss Chinatown? I felt like I had a chance, but you know, you don't know going in. It's anybody's game, because the biggest factor is when you set goals for yourself, you really think, what am I in control of? Pageantry, you're really not in control of it, because there's 7 strangers who you don't know and don't know you, and you've given them the smallest window possible to make a judgment about you and decide if they want you to be their ambassador. You know,
You're so wonderful. I was being facetious, you know what I mean? But you come up with another intellectual and thoughtful answer. Oh, I feel
I'm ready,
terrible.
Andy. I'm ready.
Okay, so do you want to wrap it up here, or do you want to do another segment? Up to you. You tell me.
I'm having a great time if you guys will have me.
Oh, well, we'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching the Daily Pigeon. My name's Andy Bumatai.
And I'm James Mane.
And we're talking to star Dahl-Thurston, Miss Hawaii, who will be right back with To Ruin Her Career.
Oh, wait, hold on.
I wasn't sure if I was supposed to answer. I'm not on the screen. I'm not on the screen.
Yeah, I know that. But you're still here.
That's funny.
Oh, okay. I know. Yeah. Oh, that was 3, right?
Trace.
3 down.
Yep,
Okay,
yep.
wait. Let me see. Get my 3 down over here.
Trace.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, James. That was my fault.
No, it's okay. It's podcast quality.
Podcast quality.
And then time and...
Oh, yeah, we'll reset the time here, and we come back.
Yeah, do you guys mind if I stay on with you?
Oh, are you kidding?
Yeah, we're having a blast.
Yeah, we're having a blast. It's either that or editorializing about, New York's air quality.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so interesting.
Yeah.
I wish there was a way we could bring her on and have her editorialize with us. Well, I could do it.
Her voice would be there.
Yeah, but yeah.
Well, the other thing too is
we're
the way we poke fun at.
Yeah.
We wouldn't want her to.
Oh, we wouldn't. She might get tied
we would ruin her career.
And she would be in Facebook jail with us.
Yeah.
Facebook jail.
Look at this.
Oh my gosh.
Star, please stay. Yes. Look at
Oh,
her.
okay,
Stay,
Darlene.
please. Oh, look,
Your wish is
everybody's
my command.
everyone's voting.
Yeah.
James evaporated into the Ethernet of the internet. Yeah, there we go.
That took about an hour.
Yeah, and here's GB saying, yes, please, 3. Okay, that 3 segments.
The thing, here's a stupid question. All right, so when you won Miss Chinatown, and I remember I'm a comedian, right? So I'm trying not to insult you, but like if I won, I would have been walking around with the sash, going to all the restaurants. Yeah, Miss Chinatown, I can get some manapua. Was there any hook? 'Cause I saw one of your videos where you went to get Lay's to pick up your friend who was arriving or something.
You know, in Chinatown, so I don't look Chinese, right? I'm very mixed.
What?
Well, to people who are Chinese.
Joking.
Oh, I was like, no, really, I don't.
How much Chinese do you have?
0.8%, Andy.
Oh, okay. Is that why you're trying to learn Chinese? Or learning?
Not why. My mom actually forced me to take Chinese when I was in 6th grade, and then I lived in China when I was in high school.
Oh.
Lived with a host family. Yeah. So I was fluent for a bit. I'm not quite anymore because just kind of get rusty.
Yeah. You lived in China while you went to high school? The commute must have killed you.
You know, honestly, if you leave early enough, it's not that bad.
I think so good.
I think if you take the express bus, you get there pretty fast.
Yeah, and some days they have a train.
I leave China.
Yeah. Yeah. It was awesome. I loved it. I loved it.
That's great. Well, okay. Anything you want to talk about in this next segment? Yeah. I know we touched upon the Kahua collective thing.
Yeah, that was great.
Okay.
No, I love it.
We can just shoot the breeze. Let me know.
Yeah, whatever. I actually I really want to plan a fundraiser, like a Mr. pageant, Mr. Portuguese or something. as a fundraiser event for Kahua Collective.
Oh,
I think you
really?
both would be phenomenal contestants.
Oh, well, I'll tell you what. I'm running for Mr. Chinatown. If I win that, then I'll bring manapua with the pork, not the red bean one. Oh,
Yeah,
I
maybe you
can't-
can judge.
I cannot run because I'm not a technical citizen of the United States, so I
What?
can't run. Well, I'm
Maybe don't
American.
say that on live air.
No, Americans. Well, no, American Samoans technically aren't U.S. citizens. We're U.S. national.
is that right?
I don't need a green card. I don't, but
Really?
yeah, I don't need a green card. I don't need a visa. So when I fill
didn't
out
know that.
forms, when I fill out forms, I fill out U.S. citizen. But technically, we are not, because this thing way back in the days where they considered us
Well,
savages.
Thank you for sharing.
Yeah. So the reason I can't run. So I would have. Mr. Portuguese sounds amazing, but
Well, oh man, that's so you're not a citizen. Hold on. Listen. Hello, immigration. Yeah.
Hello, yeah, hi.
I was just wondering if I could replace James with Star Dahl-Thurston.
I
What?
knew
Oh,
it.
she's not available. Oh, okay. Hold on. I'm sorry. What were we talking about?
I didn't know, but I was leaving.
I would fight tooth and nail to keep you in that seat, James.
Oh,
so
thank you.
don't
Thank
worry
you.
about it.
Yeah. So whop your jaw, Star. I'm here to stay.
Does American Samoa get to vote?
We can't vote
Oh.
for president.
But you can vote for
Interesting.
Miss Chinatown.
Well, if we were on the board, then probably.
Yes. Look, and here, look, another person wants to know if you get to vote. Diplomatic immunity, but for football purposes for American Samoa.
Yeah, we have as far as I guess areas or population per capita.
Yeah.
we have
Yeah.
the most that joined the army. So
Interesting.
we have we got military. We can.
Because that's the only plane you fit on.
Yeah. How dare you? I fly Southwest and I love it.
Southwest. No.
You know, listen to this. We have a show coming up in Kona, right? We're flying there. I'm flying Hawaiian.
Yeah.
So I said, bro, here's the flight. Why don't we fly on the same flight? Tell them why you're flying Southwest, James.
I don't know if I should give out the secret.
Yeah, maybe
but
not.
I guess I will. For our Hamajang gang.
Yeah.
So Southwest gives big people the second seat for free.
Are you ready for that?
So when I'm 6'7", 400 pounds. When
Yeah.
I go and check in my luggage, at which they offer 2 free luggages.
Yeah.
And then I tell them, can I get the second seat? They will give me a second ticket that says, what do you call it, reserved, that I will put on that second seat that nobody can sit on. Also, I get on the plane first, the same time as people with wheelchairs. So I get on before kids.
Did you know that, Star?
I didn't know that.
Amazing.
That's actually
Yeah.
really interesting. And you get 2 free luggages no matter who you are.
Yeah, I
on
mean, that's
Southwest.
Southwest is 2 free luggage.
Yeah. And
I
the
didn't
most
know that.
interesting part of that is he puts that seat reserved so no one sits in the seat next to him.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to.
But now legally, nobody can.
Legally, yeah.
Well,
you couldn't anyway.
How can
Yeah.
they? Yeah.
Yeah.
He does, and by the way, I'm making reference to a comedy bit that you haven't heard. He does the funniest thing about him walking on the plane and everybody going, "Oh, please, Lord, no seat for me."
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's what I'm making reference to. I'm actually not that mean. Okay. All right, let's do another segment. Which one is this?
This will be segment 4.
Oh, this is segment 4.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So we're gonna. Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, no,
so
up.
much. Up. That's the back slate.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
That-
copy that.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Okay. Oh man. Oh wow. As a person of size, this is huge selling point. Pun intended. Thank you, Matt Statter. Matt Statter, by the way, is emceeing our Renton show. He and I are doing a show with Augie T in Renton,
Oh.
Washington,
Yeah.
and Matt Statter, another podcaster, is.
I just met him
emceeing.
yesterday.
Oh,
He's
did
a
you?
city council member.
Yeah, that's right. And, and going through all of that. Yeah, I think I have a poster here. Let me see if I can. No, that's not it. No. Oh, wrong one. Sorry.
Yeah, and his
Here,
daughter.
I'll show it.
His
Go ahead.
daughter was in the pageants, which I think Miss Teen.
She started her own, I think, her
Yeah,
own
she
pageant.
started her own.
Yeah, and she started Brave. I think is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah.
That's look.
Oh, there's me.
Hey, there's you. Okay, and here's a picture, by the way, that I just love.
Oh, that's me again.
I
So
know,
this is me going on 3 hours of sleep.
But look at that.
I thought this was you at Starbucks.
Funny.
The background. It's the background.
Oh yeah.
This is our show in Kona that we'll be doing that
July 1st.
Yeah, and he'll be on another airline. And this is the one we're doing in Renton here. And
my
that's
gosh.
Mad Statter there on the thing. Okay, let's do
fun.
TV. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Well, I started that. I started
We
this.
didn't do the slate.
Yeah, we'll do this. We'll do the Mo'ocam
Yeah.
slate. This is 4. How many segments do we do?
6.
6.
The 6th one we do 6.5 minutes.
Oh, that's the last one, is 6.5. Okay. Okay, so there we go. We're not done yet? Are we there yet? Okay. I go here, and then I start this. And
We gotta start laughing.
oh my goodness. I gotta tell you, people, if you haven't joined the Daily Pidgin podcast, we're on every weekday, 3 p.m. Hawaii Standard Time. Now you're watching this show in Hawaii, so again, we're on your favorite social media network, right? And let's introduce ourselves for those of us, those who may have just joined us. My name is Andy Bumatai.
And I'm James Mane.
And we have a special guest. Oh, and she's here with us, Miss Hawaii. We normally only do 2 segments, but the chat said, no, don't let her go. So please help us welcome once again, star Dahl-Thurston, Miss Hawaii 2023. There she is.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, my God. Here, quick question. When you're wearing the crown, do you get better cell phone coverage?
Absolutely. And there's like a sound you hear in your ears, then it goes boop boop boop. You've leveled up, and you're just better cell phone service, better service in the restaurant. It's just
Has anyone ever said, well, I guess you just became Miss Hawaii, so not too many people. You're not Miss Hawaii. Hey, no make me bust out the sash.
Yeah, no
Please.
haters yet. No haters,
No
which has been
haters.
nice. It's been nice.
Do you prepare at all for that?
Honestly, I haven't. I've prepared a lot for people telling me what they think about pageants and how
Yeah.
they think that it's misogynistic and that kind of thing. But it's easy to shut down because Miss America and therefore Miss Hawaii is the biggest scholarship fund in the entire nation. So many women are getting to go to school for free in a country where education is not very easy to access, specifically higher education.
Yeah.
So, it's easy to shut them down because they probably aren't pursuing higher education. Just kidding.
Because of that, I have to admit there was a time when I was one of those people, and it's only because my sister, who I loved and is a wonderful person, but she was always very heavy. And I said, there's no way she would ever win a beauty contest, which was my point earlier when I said, you're the full package of, and I'm so glad that the contests are leaning heavily into that now.
And there's such a misconception too about beauty pageant versus scholarship pageant because there are beauty pageants. I'm pretty sure that Miss Hawaii USA is a beauty pageant because they get awarded a modeling contract afterwards. And I'm not 100% sure on that, but Miss Hawaii from Miss America is specifically a scholarship pageant. So there is no place in any of their bylaws or what they tell the judges to focus on how you look.
Oh, that's
Which
great.
is kind of nice. Yeah, it's all about the woman and who she is and how she's able to advertise herself, basically.
Someone, Stephen here says, "Twinkle, twinkle, little star," and I'm sure you've never heard that before.
No, never.
Original.
Yeah, but especially with, you have Star and then you have Dahl. Both of us often talk about how our names get slaughtered. What are some of your favorite Star or Dahl jokes?
You startled me.
Oh, that's gotta be a pickup. Is that a
That's
pickup
really
line?
good one.
That's not
It wasn't a
bad.
pickup line. It was from a friend, and I was like, "That is original." It happened maybe 2 years ago. After like 20 something years, you're like, "I've heard it all." But yeah, that
So
was
that
new.
startled you.
It did startle me.
How many how many times have you heard, "Oh, what? I'm so glad your mom didn't name you Barbie."
I've never heard that.
Barbie doll?
No, I've never heard that.
Well, there you go. You got an original. You're an
That
original.
was so original. You're an incredible writer, Andy. Look at that.
You want to hear my poem?
See, politician. See the politician in
Here
there.
I sit, broken-hearted. Okay, forget it.
This poem I had just started.
Hey, that was collaborative.
Thank you.
Thank
They're
you, yeah.
Collaborative. Oh, what?
Yeah.
Oh, me and Eddie bust out the full syllable word.
Yeah,
you-
my big words. Go buff and blue.
Do you have any experience in improv, like
I
comedy?
took one improv class and it was my favorite thing. I was in the 5th grade and we had to take an elective and they had improv and it was hilarious. I loved every second of it. I loved theater. I always said if I could sing, I'd be on Broadway by now, but I can't sing.
What about acting?
I want to try to do something like that. I just did stunts actually on a show that was filming last December, or it was kind of all last year. But I had such an amazing time doing stunts. I thought, oh, maybe I should give this a try because I've never been in front of
Stunts?
camera.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've
no.
worked in production for 2 years, but was always
Yeah.
behind camera. And that was a lot of fun.
Now, how serious? Now, the stupid question. You are serious about becoming a producer, and
Yeah.
I know in that interview you said you're taking law to help your film production pursuits.
A lot of people are confused by that,
Yeah.
and it makes sense why someone would be confused. But when the program that I attended at American University was a business entertainment program, kind of one of the first of its kind, and all of our professors were lawyers. They were entertainment lawyers, and maybe not practicing attorneys, but they just talked about how much help it provided. Maybe when you need to have contracts, you don't have to have a lawyer on retainer. Especially, I studied to be an agent, so I actually wanted to be a comic agent, and so you have to do a lot of contracts. Yeah, stand-up comedy is like my safe space.
Hey, so boy, are my arms tired. Waka waka waka.
Hey, so great to have you, Barbie doll.
Hey.
Yeah, wow.
Hey, Andy, aren't we looking for representation?
That's that. I gotta tell you, you gotta take acting lessons. You know what I mean? Serious, because I think you'd be great at it. And I don't mean that, but hey, you're a bad actor and you need to take lessons. I'm saying, I think you would really get a lot of it, even if you just stayed in, with production, because then you'd have that insight.
Yeah, it
Well,
was a lot of fun.
The thing I'm noticing is that, like, I'm not going to ask you if you have a boyfriend or if you're married or whatever, but it's got to be difficult because I can see the lawyer pop out of you every time. It's got to be hard to win an argument with you.
What's that got to do with being a girlfriend?
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
I got it.
You know,
I tend to err on the aggressive side. But also, I would say it's because I'm a strong portuguese. I'm like, this is what I think. I'm not going to be quiet. I have a hard time being gentle. I'm working on that fruit of the spirit. It has not graced me yet. But I
Graced me yet. Oh my goodness. Okay, I tell you what. We got one more segment.
2 more.
2 more? Okay. Let's keep going till the wheels fall off. What do you say, Star? You all right with
let's
that?
do it. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm good.
Oh my goodness. Okay, we'll be right back with more of Miss Hawaii when we return. The Daily Pigeon Live. You're watching. Thanks, Al.
Yeah, you know what? Forget Miss Hawaii. Why don't you just be on this podcast?
Yeah.
Great. I love it. I've always wanted to be on a pod. I actually had my own radio show in college, and I
Really?
had 2 listeners every time, and it was awesome.
This would be a little bit more.
Well, we have twice that many
Yeah.
girlfriends.
Double your listenership.
That's right.
Big deal.
Yeah.
Big deal.
Big deal.
Yeah.
In fact, let's see how many people are watching on Kick. We just started on Kick. That's a new platform,
Isn't
right?
that a dating app?
No. It was it sounds like it.
It possibly could be.
That would be called Kick Out.
That's pretty good.
I'm I'm gonna refresh it and see if there's nobody watching on Kick yet.
Because they're all on YouTube.
Oh, that's right. Well,
Right.
no. What happened? If you're not familiar, Kick was they're owned by a gambling site, and they were on Twitch, and then Twitch said no more gambling on Twitch. So so Steak, who was on there, said, well, then we'll start our own channel, and they started Kick.
Yeah.
And that's what it is.
I
But,
love
yeah.
listening to podcasts when I'm gambling. Just kidding.
I was gonna say, just like you're made to be a podcaster if you like gambling, because
Yeah, right.
Well, what's your
You know-
action?
Yeah, right. I went gambling finally when I turned 21, and I didn't like it. I wasn't winning anything, and
don't like it.
I just wasn't interested in it.
I don't like it either. It just seems like, when you sit there in that casino and you look around and you think, they didn't build this with losing.
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah.
I can't.
If you do
Yeah,
it like
that's
where
pretty good.
you
Common sense.
if you do it where you're budgeting, like you go, I'm gonna go to Vegas. I'll
50
just
bucks, yeah.
$50 one night, and then if it goes, it's gone.
Yeah.
That's what they love about Hawaii people.
Yeah.
They set aside a certain amount of money and go to have fun. Other people go there. That's the thing about Vegas. It's the only place where you could get 150% return on your money, and it's not enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously. That's wisdom. My
Look at
mom would
it.
always take me to Vegas when I was a kid, and I'd stand right at the edge of the carpet because she's
Yeah.
a single parent. So we'd go on these vacations, and I'd stand right at the edge of the carpet, and she'd be doing her, like, she'd do whatever, $10,
Yeah.
and then we'd go to a show or go to dinner. But I'd just be right where they let me, and the gambling cops are like, "How old are you?"
How old are you? Hey, buy me a drink first, sailor.
Yeah, right. 10 years old. How old are you?
So I'm just standing here. I'm not a kid. I'm a cat.
Meow.
I'm a support animal.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay, let's knock out another segment here. What do you
click.
think? Okay, click
And then-
click this.
Oh, we didn't do the
What?
down.
We didn't do the down.
Yeah. we
Okay,
didn't-
well, look, there she's doing it. No, you got to backslate it.
No,
Go
no.
ups-
Before we didn't come off of 4 and do the down backslate for 4.
Well, we can't go back in time.
Yeah. So now we
James.
got to do 5.
So we just move forward, and the neighbors get to
Mocap.
hear me swear as I edit.
Yeah. So click
Okay.
on the yeah.
Yeah, so we're going. This is segment 5.
And then Mocam.
Okay, and Mo'ocam, boom. Yeah, we call this Mo'ocam because we put a camera
love
on a Mo'o. Put your hand up again. Look at the size difference in our hands.
Touch them together, can you?
It's too far.
Yeah. Well, here.
Now
we
I
gotta
got
get
weird. You're making me
some-
touch.
I don't-
You know.
that got weird.
Yeah. Because when
Well, at least we didn't do this one.
Yeah,
we got the other hand. The other hand.
This
there.
there.
There. See, so
Red aloha.
yeah. So see what you did. When I come over, we don't shake hands.
We don't
when I
shake
leave,
hands.
we
No,
don't
we
shake
don't
hands.
shake hands.
It's a, or
Oh,
else
you
I
hug
do.
instead?
No, not we don't touch each
Oh.
other.
We don't.
Oh,
Yeah.
So-
shoulder massage doesn't count.
Yeah.
right.
I always wait till he falls asleep and do it.
Oh.
But
Fair enough.
now you made us touch, so now it's the relationship's weird.
and Jerry says, I don't believe anyone notices me, Devin.
Oh,
Oh,
Notice
Jerry.
you.
maybe Jerry, maybe
No.
it's the costume.
Yeah. Captain America.
Yeah, right. And
Wow.
when you're Miss America, you can call up Jerry.
Yeah.
Jerry, you're my first call.
Boom. There you go.
Jerry, you're in, babe. Okay. Oh, they do the bro chin nod.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Hey, how you, bro?
Well, do the handshake hug, right?
Oh, that fake.
No. So there's bring your
This,
hand.
like
No,
this.
your
Wait,
other
hold on,
hand.
hold on. Let's get to the right
Yeah.
camera. Okay.
So
wait.
you're I guess so your right hand, my left hand. It has to be opposite hands.
Oh, like that?
Wait, here.
No,
What are
yeah.
you trying to do?
No, stop
This
changing your
way.
hands, Eddie.
And then we
Yeah.
hug like that.
And then you hook your thumb.
Oh, that's no, I don't. No. That makes me want to buy nicer clothes. That makes me want to buy nicer clothes. You know what I mean? You know, skinny jeans, you know, and a members only jacket.
OG Sumo Vibe, other left
Members
hand.
only. Wow.
The other left hand.
Oh, yeah. Well, you was army, bro. You was army. The other left hand. Okay. Dad, why? What? What does he suppose that means?
I don't know. Esquiveret.
Iscaveret. Well, look at how he spells his name. So you know, who knows? Okay. Jacob Hill says, always thought the shield looked like Captain Puerto Rico.
Oh, yeah. Captain America looks like Captain Puerto Rico.
Look at that. And it's Captain Puerto Rico.
El papi.
El papi. ¿Dónde está la Joker?
Shield. Oh, Joker is Mexican. So that's different.
Oh, Puerto Rico? Well, it's as close as I got. Give me a... It's all I got. It's all I got. I don't speak Cantonese like Star.
I'm the culture police here.
What do you speak? Cantonese?
Mandarin.
Mandarin. Oh, way better oranges. Okay.
That's the one that goes sheesh, like that.
Yeah. 认识你们很高兴.
Whoa.
Oh my goodness.
That means very nice to meet you all.
But that sounded amazing.
In my act, I said, you know, how do they ever pick up, you know, each other with that language? Oh. Okay. What did we do?
So we go to the mo. Oh, we did mo. Did we do
Did
mo?
we do mo?
Yeah,
Let's
you
do
guys
it.
did 'em.
Let's do it again.
Okay,
Let's
yeah.
do it again.
There we go.
Because we did the high five thing. Okay.
You made it awkward.
Yeah,
You made it awkward, Star.
right. And then we
I
go
thought it was
here.
a great next step in your relationship.
We liked it exactly where it was. All right. We're old guys. We don't like change.
Okay, let's do this show. Oh my goodness. I gotta tell you, join us, because what happens during the commercial breaks stays in the commercial breaks. Oh, my name is Andy Bubatai.
And I'm still James Money.
And you are still the Hamajang Gang if you're participating in the chat on our podcast side, okay, which is what we edit this television show out of.
Yeah.
And one of the things we will not be editing out is our guest, Miss Hawaii, Star Dahl-Thurston. Hi, Star. Ooh, look at the and
How's it
all
going?
right hook looking good. How long have you been taking boxing?
Probably about 3 months now.
Yeah. What
And I like to stand
what do you like
professional
best about it?
I really like the combos. So there's a Nido boxing gym right at Column Mall near me. And I go in the morning and, you know, you're on the bag and it's like, ba-da-da-da-da-da. That's fun and it's exerting. But the combos, it's like dance. You're like, and then you feel cool. Like you're slipping and it's like, oh, yeah.
Do they give you much like real world scenario cases?
There are classes that you can spar, but I don't take those classes.
Okay. So you're doing it for what reason?
Just like to be active, cardio. I really enjoy doing something. I'm really bad at just going on the Stairmaster or on the treadmill. I like to
get
take dance class or yoga or Pilates or boxing.
I was gonna say if a fight ever broke out, you know, doing this and it's not gonna work.
It's not gonna work.
Not gonna work out.
Can you imagine the three of us hanging out and someone giving us heat and we go, wait, hold on, stop, take my light job.
Yeah, right. All right.
And then you swing and he duck. You and Miss Hawaii.
Hey, and you know what, though, a lot of the
watch
guys
out.
at the gym, they get thrown off because we'll be practicing and I'm verbal. I'm like, bah, what, bah. And they get thrown off. They get thrown off and I get them sometimes.
Oh, that's good because you key eye with every hit. That's
Key
good.
eye,
Man, that kind. Yeah. Hey, did you know that Augie was a Golden Gloves boxer in his day?
Really?
Golden
I didn't know
Gloves. He won
Wow.
Golden Gloves. Whatever that is. That's not the Olympics, but he's Golden Gloves boxer.
That's why when he tells jokes, he talks trash about Samoans because he can back it up.
I will not tell the story about someone giving him heat outside a restaurant, attacked him. The attack lasted a second and a half.
Wow. It
and
sounds like you
afterwards,
just told
Augie
the
said,
story.
"We better go." I said, "Who you are from Kalihi?" you bugger?"
That is funny. And now he's a city and council chamber member.
Right, and he's in charge of some of the police activities. So, and he knows a
That's
little
awesome.
something. Well, he grew up, Camp 4 housing, right? And for all the
Yeah.
Kamehameha people, they call it Camp 4. So I say and not Kamehameha 4. Okay. Oh my goodness.
No matter to her, she's Punaho. She don't care what you call it.
Correct, James. Yeah.
Oh, correct. Yeah. Oh, they got to drive by our school.
It's funny though. So when I was driving city bus, a lot of people think that there's a lot of traffic because of University of Hawaii.
No.
But we always saw it as when Punahou has school, there's traffic.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
they will have, it used to be HPD, now I think it's sheriffs. They will stop Wilder Avenue to let everybody from Punahou out. They will
Yeah,
stop
I mean,
the
there's one
streets.
driveway for
Yeah,
like
they-
500 kids in the high school, and then think about how many kids are in the entire campus.
Yeah.
And
and there's,
each
like,
of
two
them
roads.
have their own car.
You know what, though? What's unusual about that? They stopped us, on the way out Waianae. I mean, and then they would search us.
Yeah.
But
But you guys was all walking.
yeah, but we were all, yeah.
These are all kids with cars.
Oh, with car. I'm sorry. Never mind. Erase.
Erase.
Sorry. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's why Punahou really affected, and Marino had a little bit to do it, but Punahou, whenever they had school, the goal was as a number 4 route bus driver, you got to get out before they close the road.
Interesting.
So being Miss Hawaii means that you're going to be competing in Miss America.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
How do you mentally prepare for that?
Who knows? I've been Miss Hawaii 5 days.
Well, I mean, it wasn't okay. If I win this, then it's automatically. No.
Well, I think a lot of feedback I got from even former Miss Hawaii's
Yeah.
that Miss Hawaii is so different than, in my opinion, obviously I don't know, but so different than Miss Mississippi, Miss Minnesota. We have such a rich culture here. And being Miss Hawaii is such an honor just to our culture, to the people who live here and to Hawaiians. So I think so many people, oh, yay, Peppa the Fat Pig. Thank you
Yeah,
for following.
thank you.
Thank you for following.
Fat pigs following every time we have a great guest.
Yeah. I'll take credit for that. Welcome, families.
Have you reached out to Brooke Lee at all?
No, but I have friends who know her and have been wanting to connect us.
Yes.
But yeah, I'm just so excited. Miss America it's something that I've thought a lot about because I'm not quite sure how, I don't know, Hawaii is just so different than America.
Right.
You wonder how prepared you could be to represent the entire country coming from a place that is so different. But I think what would be so special about a Miss Hawaii becoming Miss America is that we carry aloha. That's so much a part of the job description. And I
Yeah.
think it's something America needs so desperately. I mean, we talk a lot about social issues, gun violence, global warming, mental health problems in our country.
Or a bunch of diverse ethnicities getting along. In my act, I say we're not prejudiced in Hawaii. We hate everybody equally.
Same.
Same.
No, but
Yeah.
really, I mean, it's like when the rest of the world gets it together. I got a feeling it'll look a lot like Hawaii.
Yeah.
It's tough. That was the biggest thing for me going to school in the mainland. The culture shock was the racial difference. I mean, racism is so different in the continent than it is here because we are, if you could say, kind of anti-Hali, anti-white people coming in for different reasons. But in the continent, it's the opposite. They're people who are revered, and it's just very interesting. It took me a while to really download that and sift it and make sense of it.
What did they, when you were on the mainland? What did they think you were?
Mexican.
Mexican.
Yeah.
Well, that's the
They
only
couldn't
other
really
one they
say-
know.
Yeah, because I was brown and I obviously wasn't only white,
Yeah.
but they thought maybe I was mixed. But then Chinese people, like when I lived in China, they would, I would speak Chinese and I had, I guess, a good accent. So they would think that I was half Chinese or like wonder which of my parents was full Chinese.
Oh.
So I think I have such an ambiguous face, which is so true for so many mixed people here.
Mhm.
It just depends where you are.
But that's a good thing. And we'll come back with our short segment, which is only 6 minutes and 30 seconds. Thank you so much for hanging out.
Thanks
Star
for having me.
Dahl-Thurston, Miss Hawaii 2023, when we come back. Thanks,
You guys, so much fun. What the heck?
It's so funny. I don't know if you guys been paying attention, but the local girl came out real fast, a split second in this last segment. I guess you're in the kitchen and somebody is putting dishes away, and her eyes, the macas went.
Hey, you know what? Let people make noise. Bring them on camera. We don't care. We have dogs barking and all kinds of stuff happening.
Yeah, we're totally fine
We
with
don't
it.
care.
So,
Okay,
yeah.
five alive.
Yeah.
Right?
We're totally okay with it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Because the last thing we want to do is have broadcast quality.
Yeah.
Oh no, not
Love it.
that. We stay up late worrying about it. Okay, we have to change this
To 6:30.
6:30.
Yeah.
Because those are 8-minute segments. This one, 6:30 is gonna fly by.
Yeah.
I promise you that.
Yeah. So if there's
Six-
anything
You guys
that you
are so
want,
fun.
oh, thank you. If there's anything you want to get out, this would be the time to just even whatever question we ask, you just say whatever you want.
Oh, we should
Got it.
do that. We should do that. Ask her a question and have her answer something that has nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
And then we'll just go, yes, I agree. You know, or what about ask a question and she answers the one before it?
Oh,
Oh, is that too weird?
that might be too weird.
Okay,
That might be too good
funny.
for the average person to catch.
especially on television.
Yeah.
For
I
the
love
pod-
that question, but I'm going to answer a different question that I
That would be awesome.
Oh,
Well, don't say it,
oh, that's funny. Or
because then it makes you look snobbish.
Yeah,
Just
it
do it.
does. It does.
Just
You know,
do it.
or do the political thing. I think what you're really asking
See, I told you.
is what is my favorite dessert. So let me answer that.
She would make an amazing. Well, I'm not saying to get into that field, but the way you speak and your brain, as fast
Yeah.
as it works,
Yeah.
Oh, mahalo.
you would be able to answer. You'd be the person in the hot seat
So
that answers whatever questions just amazingly.
As a little hint, a star, if anyone ever says, you know, with your brain and as fast as it works, I think you'll do well. Here's the answer. I'm sorry, what was the question?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Goes the weasel.
Yeah.
Because we've talked to a lot of people on the podcast, and not dissing any of our past guests, but also I've interviewed from old podcasts.
Yeah.
You're very sharp, and
You know what she reminds me of, and I don't mean this in your sense of humor and stuff, is Brooke Lee.
yeah,
Remember?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Yeah.
Brooke was just,
Yeah.
and this is a gal who traveled the world and
Yeah.
talked about, you know, them sending an ambulance to follow her around in foreign countries in case, you know, and I don't know if do they have a special case for you to carry your crown in?
Yes. Oh, it's upstairs, but it's see-through, and it's got a compartment on top that the crown goes, and then your sash goes on top.
Wow.
Oh, hers wasn't see-through. Hers was bulletproof, right?
Yeah, they made hers the Miss
Oh,
Miss
for Miss
Universe.
America.
It's
Oh,
in a
Miss
gun
Universe.
case.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
and it's anyway.
Yeah.
You know what's so incredible is she actually had lost Miss America, the Miss America system, Miss Hawaii, I think 4
Yeah.
times. And then
Yeah.
she goes to the USA and wins Miss Universe, you know, which is so incredible. You could see how she had really prepared.
You never know, right?
Yeah.
You never
Mm-hmm.
know.
Same thing with Olena. I mean, Olena mentioned how many times she's been in, and then she finally won Miss Hawaii, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was another one of my favorite guests.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's
even
sharp, too.
again, she was such a good sport about us teasing her broadcast quality.
Yeah.
She's got the voice. She's
she
got
has
that
the-
broadcast voice.
And when she does broadcast quality, she has those moves where she changes her facial expression with every phrase.
That was perfect.
Am I wrong?
You're perfect.
Thank you so much. Okay, anyway, let's do more television. How much time have we been doing? Oh, we're only at an hour and a half. That's not bad
Oh, that's it.
for messing around. Okay. Well, whoo, look, and
It's
too
given-
many pretty girls over here.
That's the one thing.
Is that a complaint?
That's the one thing about when you were talking about when representing Hawaii up in the Miss America pageant, that you stand out because everybody there almost looks the same. So that's good.
That is so nuts.
Well, they had a lot more diverse women participating. I think of Avery, who was Miss Texas this year. She's the first Asian American woman to win Miss Texas. So we're definitely diversifying. But it's so special about Hawaii and me being so mixed that you can't really place me. I don't
Right.
just stand in one group. And I think that's why it confuses people at first.
That's why
But
I'm
exciting.
I'm
Yeah.
seeing Miss Universe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully we're not too big for the podcast,
Huh?
Hopefully she's not too big for the podcast after she wins.
She's too big now. What are you kidding?
Oh, man.
I was afraid to ask her when she was Miss Chinatown.
She wins Miss Universe, and she's on the Joe Rogan podcast. She goes, "This is my first time ever on a podcast."
I'm so
Ever.
honored. Yeah,
Yeah.
my first time. Thank you, Joe.
Thank you, Mr. Rogan. But this is the first time I've
First
ever.
time. How do these work?
Yeah.
Yeah. What is this? What is this?
Where's your chat?
Yeah.
They don't have chat. We have chat. Look,
Yes.
Yeah, the
never
chat makes
too
it
many. I know, not too many pretty girls. And that's such a guy thing to say. I don't think you ever hear a woman walk into a club and go, "Oh no, too many handsome men."
They don't see looks. They see the intelligence.
No,
They walk in and go, "Oh, every guy in here is dumb."
Looks smart.
No, I think what they see is competition. Oh, no way I can handle this. Okay, Andy and James will be all habut. Oh, never mind, make me invoke habut baby. Oh, habut baby. Oh, no, you got to go a little bit right there.
Hey.
Oh, look, Star is all habut.
Oh,
We have a bunch. Yeah. Here. You
Yeah,
can be
what
OG
else we
Sumo Vibe if you want.
Yeah, wow.
Oh, and here's the original disc. This is when we first started this.
Hey.
Oh, you can be somebody from the 70s. Ooh.
the hair though.
Yeah, the hair right there. Look at that. Oh, look at the hands. You got them. Oh. Do you dance?
No. I'm actually learning right now because Miss Hawaii has to have a couple of hula dances in her pocket. So I was just getting taught today they told me just practice your hands.
I picked up on that immediately because we were talking to Tia Carrere, right?
Yeah.
And she was on the show and she was talking about her dancing and I said, "Yeah, I saw you dance hula." And she goes, "Don't bring that up because I had paddle hands." I never
my
have
fingers
that.
my fingers go like this.
Yeah.
I gotta practice like this.
Jellyfish.
Yeah.
The jelly. And now I like to do a little song about psychedelics.
ASMR kind.
Okay, so
Do you have a question ready for to
No, I
fire?
was just gonna ask. I was about to ask her. You want to just fake the last segment like we have been, or is there anything you want to wrap up? Thank
Yeah.
people and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, definitely, because this will be on TV. So if you want to thank anybody,
Yeah.
Me.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
Thank you for thinking I would ask James
Yeah.
if he wanted to thank anyone.
Andy, I want to thank the lady at McDonald's drive-thru for speeding up when I was placing my order.
James, you're so thoughtful.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
That
and I
filet
would-
fish was so good.
And I would like to thank the guy at Walmart who would look at me and said, "What?" and didn't do anything.
Maybe it's telling you how many watts. Is
And
in the
how
light
about
bulb.
you, Star? Who would you like to thank?
I would like to thank the gentleman who drove past me after I won and flipped me off in Chinatown.
Whoa!
One's for you, sir.
That's okay. We'll do that.
You're number
We'll do
one.
that.
Oh, okay.
We should start the segment.
I think
to
we
that.
start the segment. Yeah. Okay. Here we
Mo'ocam.
Mo'ocam. Well, let me find it. Okay. Here. Okay. This is number 6. Okay. There we go. Number 6.
Where
You
is
know what?
Peter?
C Honda sent me this so we could do number 3.
Oh, number 3.
I know, and
that's
we
clever.
haven't used it.
I thought it was number potted plant. My bad.
I was gonna say bonsai. and it didn't make sense.
Bonsai! Daniel-san!
Bonsai! Okay, here we go. Are we ready? I'm going to start the 6:30. Oh my goodness! Can you believe we are in the last segment of the Daily Pigeon television show, edited from the Daily Pigeon podcast, James?
I cannot believe it.
And you know why it went by so fast?
Why did it go so fast?
Because of our guest.
What?
That's right. Miss Hawaii 2023 is with us today.
Hey.
And if I can find the right button, then I
changed so much.
I know. She looks like an observatory. Did you see that?
All of a sudden, she's bigger than us.
Oh, my goodness. How did you do that, Star?
Wow.
Are you trying to say that I'm as big as Kilauea?
Oh,
No, I'm saying you're as attractive.
oh, you are the killer. Well,
You are a killer. Well,
That was good. That was good.
thank you, thank you.
there. Thank you. Oh, she's writing it down.
Oh, I thought she was doing hula.
Yeah, working on. Sorry for the people on TV. You didn't hear us talking when we were at commercial break. But you know what? Thank you to all our sponsors.
Yes.
We love you and thank you so much. Okay. What kind of sponsors have you got, Star?
Oh, there's a lot of Miss Hawaii sponsors I have not yet had the chance to meet or work with. But one of our sponsors is Manaola, who my very first photo shoot I ever had done with them,
Wow.
or the first photo shoot I ever did as a model, literally 3 months ago, was with Manaola. And they're so close to my heart and such amazing people. And they are actually dressing me for the King Kamehameha Day Parade on Saturday. So special thanks to them.
Cool.
They
Have
are
like,
incredible.
like jewelry people and car people and, you know, who handles that for you?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, we have an incredible board of directors and presidents and different people that will coordinate that. But the real powerhouse, secret powerhouse behind the Miss Hawaii organization are the former Miss Hawaiis. There are so many people who don't get paid, but just want to contribute to the excellency or the excellent legacy of Miss Hawaii, who just all the time are thinking of different ways to improve the organization. Specifically this year, we got our Hawaiian bracelet sponsor back, Royal Hawaiian Heritage Jewelry. And it really was because of Erica Kaufman, who's a former Miss Hawaii, and Desiree Cruz and Melissa Sharp. And they reached out and got those sponsor back. So I'm so excited to have my first Hawaiian bracelet. That's mine. I wear my grandmother's, but my first Hawaiian bracelet
cute.
will have my name on it and say Miss Hawaii.
Do all the Miss Hawaiis go, how come they all say ku'ipo? Oh, inside joke. Sorry about that. Is Olena Hiu one of the people that helped? Because she's the one who
She's the
reached
board
out
president.
to us for you.
Yeah, she's the board president, and she is like my pageant mother. I would be able to do nothing without her. She texts me directions where to park. She sets up all of the interviews. She also checks in with how I'm doing and gives me plays-by-plays, and then just asks me to hang out and just to have fun. So she really is walking alongside me, and is so incredible. And you really see the reach that the former Miss Hawaiis have and how much they care about whose current reign it is.
And speaking of Olena, you know, specifically, talk about inner strength. OMG.
Yeah.
What an incredible woman to have overcome so much personally, but also continue to be a light and lift up the next generation of people. I mean, just she's an icon.
Wow. So when you go to the mainland, okay, when will that be?
For Miss America?
Yes. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they have not set a date. I think it's going to be in January, but we're not quite sure. We're holding. Usually it's in December, but I think they're going to push it maybe about a month or so. We're not quite sure.
Okay.
Well, good luck with that. Hopefully, you know, it would be cool if we could vote like how we did with Ian Tongi, like Ian Tongi, and Hawaii can just say, let's all get behind Star, ladies and gentlemen, and support her so she can win.
That can't happen, James. Or Ian Tongi would be Miss America.
Oh, maybe I could.
You'd be great. Yeah, you could, James.
I got the stance already.
Okay, we're going to work on the stance.
10% more.
Yeah.
Yeah,
there
I'll
any-
work on your guys' walk, your pageant walk.
I think.
Perfect. Is there anybody else that you want to thank before we cut out of here?
I would like to thank the gentleman outside of the Hawaii Theater after I won who flipped me off in his car. because he really softened my heart and brought me joy in the most amazing moment of my life. To exit the amazing doors of Hawaii Theater, and there he was in his car saying that he does not care.
That reminds me of something on one of the Honolulu Police Department guys. One of the cops told me, he says, every car get one anti-road rage device inside. I went, what's it called? He goes, turn signals.
That's funny.
I
No,
like
but
that.
in
I
all
like that
seriousness,
when you came out and the guy said, "Hey, don't forget where you came from, Chinatown."
yeah,
You're gonna say?
Oh, that's funny. Yeah.
You were gonna say?
No, in all seriousness,
I was gonna say.
I'm so excited. I just want to thank everybody who has supported me. My family has been a rock, praying for me, coming alongside me, helping me train, and now all of the former Miss Hawaii's who just envelop me, and I feel so a part of this sisterhood, and so grateful to Elena, for you folks for having me on. This has been too much fun. It should be illegal.
Well, we want to thank you for being here, and we'd like to thank everyone for watching the Daily Pidgin, and especially for tuning in to watch our newly minted Miss Hawaii 2023, star Dahl-Thurston. Thank you, and thank
Aloha.
you for watching. Aloha. Broadcast quality.
That was perfect.
Wow.
Close.
So
That was awesome.
TV's done, but the internet podcast part, and we'll start closing up. So, anything you want to say to the
Incredible.
Hemajang gang? You were amazing. You were awesome, and they love you
Thank
too.
you.
Here, Nani,
I love them.
Nani Bat phoned me and she said her favorite dessert ?
Oh,
Matcha soft serve.
matcha.
I have to
sauce?
say.
matcha.
Yep.
That's like
I
eating
lo-
grass.
No. Oh my gosh,
What is it?
James.
What is it?
I've had a
Matcha? Okay.
matcha drink at like a coffee shop, and that's what I thought. I was like, what is
So
this
I'm
moss?
also notoriously known for having the worst snacks because I have my palate. I like kind of nutty, just really nature kind of stuff, not real sweets, kind of things.
You're lucky.
So everybody hates my snacks
Yeah.
when they come over. But yeah, I love matcha, and I don't really like sweet things. But
Matcha
yeah,
sounds
soft serve
Italian,
makes me
is it?
happy.
no.
No, Japanese. It's green tea leaf. So the
Oh,
leaves
I
are
thought it was
ground
like
up.
a matcha.
Nah.
Yeah.
What's the matcha
But-
you?
I did get gifted this candy
Oh,
box, and I'm getting
What?
excited.
What is that? Is that M&M's in there?
Yeah, it's like Reese's Pieces, Razzles, Twix, every candy that you can imagine.
Oh,
I got
man.
gifted that.
That is. Did you get? Oh.
Keone says go try durian.
Go
Durian.
try durian. It's the best. What
That's
is
a
that?
fruit, right?
Well, Keone usually when he's telling us something, it's some kind of fruit.
Yeah, and it's usually popular in Thailand.
Yeah.
He lived here, grew up Waianae, but then he has recently moved to Thailand.
Yeah.
So he tunes into the show from there. I don't know if you know Keone Nunes. He's the one that
For
does
tattoos.
the
Yeah.
authentic tattoo guys.
So I communicated with him a little bit. I don't know if he remembers when I was working on Chief of War, because he's the one who designed all of the tattoos we used,
yeah.
which was so incredible to be a part of that process. But he's incredible.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you have any tattoos?
I do. I have one right here. It's a little
boy,
cross.
What
on
a
my wrist.
monster tattoo!
I know.
What
And
was
I've
the
got
boy's
another one here.
name?
Right?
Oh, and a little one there.
Yeah, it says warrior.
Oh, cool. What does the other one
Makes
say?
mine feel small.
What does the other one say, Star? The little one.
This one
The cross.
just says a cross.
Oh, just I can't see it very well. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Okay. It's a cross.
you can't see.
I didn't know
get it.
Punahou students tattoo each other during recess.
Yeah.
Yes, in the bathroom. Yeah.
With not with the needle and the thread and that bit.
Push pin and Sharpie. Yeah.
Push pin and
She's
Sharpie.
joking. She's joking.
I'm joking.
Oh,
I'm joking. People can't see my face.
I
Yeah.
thought you were. Why not? They used to take the needle, the sewing needle, and wrap thread around it, and then dip that in the ink, and then tick, 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 tick.
Ooh,
They
that
would
sounds
fade
very
after a while.
hygienic.
Yeah.
And look, Keone says, "Yes, I do remember."
Hey.
Oh, I love
Yeah,
it too.
there we go. A cross on your wrist. You can tell people say, "What is that?" I said, "I like one snake," and they went, "What?" And I said, "Yeah, put them across my wrist," and they misunderstood me, and I guess got this little.
And then she ended up with a lowercase t.
Oh, look, Namaste Zen. She's a Sharpie. Ooh.
Keone Nunes says you need another one.
Oh, you need it. Watch out.
I
You only s-
do. I do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
he
I
did
know.
Jason Momoa's on his head, the tattoo that's on
yeah,
his
the
head.
head,
shame
yeah.
on the head side.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So I had access to the tattoos that we had on set, and I put one all the way down my leg, and it looked so real because
Yeah.
I used permanent ink. And I went to church the next day and was
Yeah.
telling everybody about my tattoo, and they were like, "Wow, who did it?" I was like, "Oh, Uncle Keone did it. He's in town." Because it's not a lie. And they were like, "Wow, like I didn't even get to have Keone do mine. Like his team, his apprentice did my wrist, And they were like, "That's so cool." And then I came back next week with nothing on my leg and had to
And said, you know
show
how
for
much
it.
cost to remove this? Oh God, funny.
Sore.
I gotta get soap.
Had to use Ajax.
Hey, Jax.
Okay, honey, what a comet cleanser.
That's awesome.
Well, anyway, thank you so much for being here. And Hammer Jang Gang, last chance to shoot a question out to Star, if you like. And Mad Statter says, "Oh, I didn't know Miss Hawaii worked on Chief of War production." Well, that's what she wants to do is do film production. So I'm sure.
What year, if you don't mind me asking, what year did you graduate Punahou?
2016.
2016. Is that the same as you're younger than Tumua then? Tumua
Yeah, I
Tuine?
think he was he's 27. 2015, I think.
Oh, that's the year. I guess it won state championship. I think.
Yeah, and so because I went to China when I was a junior, so I didn't get to make a lot of
Oh.
ties with the grades below and above me.
Nice. I
So-
see.
What was the reason you went to China? Out of curiosity.
My freshman year Chinese teacher used to work for this program. It's called School Year Abroad, and it essentially is like another school that you go to, but in different countries. And they plant you in a Chinese high school. And she met me like the first day of freshman year and said, "You need to apply for this program as a junior." And then I ended up doing it 2 years later.
Wow, that's great. Here, Rick S., and he's in Las Vegas, says, "Congrats, Star. You make us proud."
Oh,
There
thank
we
you so
go.
much.
Okay. And then Namaste Zen. Sky is the limit, Star. Let the world catch up with you. There
I
we
like
go.
that. I like
Isn't
that.
nice? Yeah. Writing down, brain tattoo.
Yeah, brain tap.
Bakoosh. Thank you so much. And on behalf of the Hamajang Gang, James Monty, and myself, thank you for being here. And I'm glad you had fun.
Yeah. Did you want
So
people
much
to
fun.
follow you? You want people to follow you on Instagram?
Yeah, follow me on Instagram. It's just my name, Star Dahl-Thurston.
Is it hyphenated on Instagram?
No, it's not.
Okay. There
Just
we go.
regular.
Follow her on Instagram. Mahalo nui loa e kawahini. Thank you so much. I'm going to hit the button and we going to be ball. Thanks, Aloha no.